Hey everybody, welcome into Northern Life. We got Briggs and Hunter here. I am Ryan. Thank you for spending your Thursday here with us. We usually do a mic check before the show. And I have been enjoying a Kirkland branded sparkling water.
Those are very nice.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Good stuff. Thanks, Costco. And let's just say the sparkling water was a little too sparkly, and I ended up...
a little burp.
Little burp.
Yeah.
Hey,
it
works for a mic check, you know? We might as well burp all the time when we're doing our mic checks.
Out of the blue. Better before the show than during the show.
That's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Although it might happen during the show, too. We'll see.
We'll see.
Well, today we're back with more oh yeah or oh heck no topics, including an early return of pumpkin spice at Starbucks, as well as a color of the year that's apparently already been picked out for 2025. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice color, I'd say so myself. And later, we're going to help you plan your weekend. We got Hunter going out to the corn, opening for a big
Is that Hunter and Jody?
Is that Jody?
I think it is. I don't remember that album cover. And there's a chance to watch our Northern News Now team row our boat over in Superior. But first, it's a beautiful day. That's because it is the start of the Minnesota State Fair. We're going to talk about some history here quick. The Minnesota Agricultural Society held its first state fair in 1859, and during the early years, the site of the fair actually changed with spots in Minneapolis, St. Paul, Rochester, Red Wing, Owatonna, Winona, and since the inception, the fair has been held every year with only 6 exceptions to that. So in 1861 and 1862, it was due to the Civil War. In 1893, it was due to scheduling conflicts. In 1945, during World War II. 1946, due to the polio epidemic. And as we all remember, in 2020, due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
Wow, what a bummer. I love these pictures you found.
I know.
That's so cool to see the history of the fair.
I got to go to that early state fair event, the kind of the preview, I think it was back in May.
Yeah.
And there are some wonderful photos outside the grandstand. Some of the coolest ones are everybody, especially the gentlemen, would show up in their suits, it appears like, in those photos. So
fancy fair.
imagine going up to like a 90-degree fair, 100-degree fair, and everybody's got their suits and the hat on.
No way.
Trying to, fit into the style of the days.
Right, it's always like the hottest 2 weeks of the year,
Yes.
too, so I could not.
Oh my gosh, with all those people, yeah, no way that's happening. I wonder if it's been as big as it's been all the way back then. Like, when did it get so big? It's huge now in Minnesota. People travel from all over the place to come hang out with us.
No kidding, and I didn't know that it had moved around so many times, too, so I assume maybe by the time it made it to the Twin Cities, that's maybe when it started growing it the most, I would guess.
And we've got a permanent spot.
How cool. Well, we've previously talked about the new food items you can find at the fair this year, including deep fried ranch. Yummy, right? But I'm going to ask you guys, what is the food you're most looking forward to at the fair this year, and maybe what's something you're for sure going to pass on? I would pretty much not pass on anything, I'm pretty sure. I would just take anything that's handed to me at this fair. I love the food. I love the food at the fair. I can't think of anything that would be gross.
This is going to be a little controversial.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to seek out getting a pronto pup or a corn dog.
Well, that's fair. It's so basic.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That is fair.
You can get it
That's the fair.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm touche. I've been got.
They're great. They're fine. It's just like I can get it anywhere, you know. But I mean, it is the epitome of the fair.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's true. But the Pronto Pup is so big, you can't get the big Pronto Pup anywhere special, right? I mean,
I don't know.
and it tastes totally different to me than just like the frozen corn dogs that you throw in the microwave
that's
and
true.
cook yourself.
But big fan of the cheese curds, funnel cakes, always great.
I thought of one thing I would skip. It was actually, this is also a hot take, Sweet Martha's cookies. I don't
Oh!
the line's long and I don't, they're fine. They're fine. The cookies are fine.
It's like the best. And then you get the milk too and you dunk them. Oh my gosh, that's the best. I want the turkey leg. I feel like I'm from the medieval times. I have this big hunk of meat in my hand and it's dripping down my beard and just chewing on this big hunk of meat. I don't know. That's my favorite thing.
I really like the pickle flavored stuff recently. So I'd really, the pickle lemonade from last year, if they still had that, I would be willing to try.
There's that mustard beer that this year too. Have to try it out. The fair is excited to show off a bunch of new stuff this year. There's a new featured design, a new app to help you get around and find your favorite food. Also new this year is a Minnesota State Fair Foundation's welcome wall, so you can purchase a tile for yourself or somebody else for $600, which will apparently be shown off starting next year, but will be commemorated forever. So that might be money well spent. There's also new rides and decorating contests you can find at the fair this year.
There's always new things going on. It's worth it to go down every single year. I try to go down, I don't know, once every 3 or 4 years. It's just there's so many people down there, but there's always something new to check out.
It's a long drive for us, and you got to find parking, and
Exactly.
they got to walk, and they
Yeah.
spend the whole day there, and they got to drive back. So a little difficult for the Northlanders.
You do have to save up for a few years too, because when you go down there, you want to try everything.
Yeah.
You're dishing out a lot of
Gonna
cash.
be a pretty
but-
penny.
When you mention Minnesota to people across the country, our accents definitely come to mind. So as we prepare to gather for the Great Minnesota Get Together this week, our Twin Cities affiliate has put together what they're calling the Gosh Darn Minnesota Phrase-Off bracket. So some of those opening round battles include You Betcha versus That's Different. We've got Oh Yeah No for sure versus For Pete's Sake. And just gonna scooch right past ya versus Oh for Cute. The winning phase scooches right past the others, and it's going to be announced ahead of the second weekend of the fair. How fun is this? We love a bracket.
Seriously.
I did not know some of those were kind of Minnesota sayings, like, I suppose.
Yeah.
I suppose. I didn't know that was
Suppose.
exactly Minnesotan.
Like
but-
suppose, like with
Oh, I
the
suppose,
contraction
yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah,
Suppose,
right, right.
yeah, interesting.
I like the I'm going to scooch right
That's
past.
what I'm
Yeah.
rooting for.
Yeah.
That's the one that I use
Number
probably the
one.
most.
Yeah.
Is the scooch right past. Oh, let me just
They
scooch.
got bag on there too and pop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the scooch right past you has to be the eventual
Yes.
winner, you'd think. That's definitely what comes to mind.
Yeah, such a classic.
Our accents are making us who we are here in Minnesota. If there's another thing that's the epitome of our area, it's hot dish. As for that ambassador, we have Amber Estenson, better known as the Midwestern Mom from Frazee, Minnesota. She's even helped the Star Tribune figure out the difference between casserole and hot dish. And she says casseroles specifically are made in the casserole pan. Not all hot dishes are. Also, hot dish has to be the main course of that meal.
Wow, I like them both. They both taste good to me.
Why not both?
Coming up, oh yeah or oh heck no, everything from new fall coffee drinks to leftover pizza. Welcome back, everybody. Whether we like it or not, fall is coming. Luckily, it's still summer, but a blaring signal of the season is arriving this week. That's a pumpkin spice latte coming back to Starbucks today. Already, you
Jeez.
guys. Isn't that insane? It's earlier than ever.
August.
I know. And 2 days earlier than last year, too. Starbucks trying to jump on it right away this year. Since its launch, the pumpkin spice latte has been both beloved and mocked as it ushered in an era of pumpkin spice products. So, you guys, are you hopping in line for a pumpkin spice latte today? Oh, yeah, or oh, heck no.
I'd hop in line at Starbucks for the basic iced coffee. I'm not going to be hopping in line for the pumpkin spice.
No,
Yeah.
I don't like any coffee, so I'm not hopping in line for any coffee. That's never happening. I'm waiting for the pumpkin spice blizzard to come out. Like the pumpkin
Whoa.
pie blizzard.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing from Dairy Queen. One of them, anyway.
That's really good stuff. Starbucks also, and I think multiple other coffee chains too, have an apple crisp iced shaken espresso thing.
I think I had that
they're
last
putting out
year.
for fall again. Yeah, so good. So I would hop in line for that. I want to say that's coming out today too with the rest of their fall
It's
lineup.
gotta.
Makes sense.
So I would hop in line for that for sure. I love those.
I'm just not a big fan of those like sugary. They leave a residue in my mouth I
Yeah.
can't really
Yeah.
describe, but pumpkin spice being one of them. But if
Yeah.
you like it, get out there and get one today.
I like it.
The design world is already calling next year's color trends. Behr Paint Company has revealed its 2025 choice of the year.
Oh.
The color is called Rumors. It is a deep ruby red, with the paint company saying the color adds warmth and sophistication to the inside or outside of your home and is capable of making a dynamic statement. So guys, do you like the Rumors pick? Oh yeah or oh heck no?
I kind of like it. I think it's a little pretentious.
A color can be...
Yeah, your shirt is basically rumors today.
I'm pretentious. I don't know what to tell you. Just
Director Seth, yes, said you're wearing Rumors.
It's true. This is a rumored shirt. You know, I'm changing my opinion. I think I like that color. Looks good on old
That
hunting.
Behr Paint Company, man. They're great stuff.
You do have to. It's a bold choice for a room.
yeah.
You've committed to that color. Like it's a statement piece. So I mean I like it. I don't know if I would put it in my own home
Sure.
necessarily, just because I'm kind of bland when it comes
Gotcha.
to my paint choices, but
I think it'd be a good accent wall color. If you had an entire room that was that color, I could see how it'd be a little problematic in my eyes.
Yeah.
But since Hunter likes it, I like it.
We're
I'll say oh yeah
Why
to that.
is it called rumors too? That's kind of ominous,
I
doesn't
don't know.
it?
It's like, doesn't it make you kind of want to ask a couple questions?
Yeah.
Let's go. What's the paint color? Rumors.
that's where the
Spring to the wall.
sophistication comes in. Yeah.
Keeping secrets on these walls.
Well, a fascinating trend is emerging across the U.S. Some cities are actually paying workers to move there, recognizing that attracting new residents could benefit businesses, schools, and culture. So some of the cities include Topeka, Kansas, Noblesville, Indiana, Mattoon, Illinois, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the Shoals, Alabama. The states of West Virginia and Kentucky also offer a similar incentive. In most cases, it appears to be up to a $15,000 payout, believe it or not. Yeah.
Wow.
So would either of you guys move to any of these places for money? Oh yeah, or oh heck no.
I like money. Money's good. But
It's only $15,000. That's not that much money once you get there.
Hunter
you know?
says, I'll see you guys
See you guys
later.
later. Adios. But it's very down to the south. I mean, it's going to be very warm down there, so I think I'm going to say, oh heck no. I'm sticking here.
I've been to Wichita, Kansas. I liked Wichita, Kansas. Never been to Topeka, Kansas. I'd have to imagine they're kind of similar.
Sure.
They're probably their differences, but
The heartland.
I'll go with Topeka.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Oh no way! I'm not moving anywhere south of like the Midwest here. I can't do it. I
It's the
know.
best area. It really is.
It is. You've got all the seasons. You've got it all. I don't know how I would fare in the southern heat as well. So.
Just keep a cabin up here and move to West Virginia.
Yeah.
Got the money for it. The next one is something that I've pretty much known, but mainly disregarded in life. One of the best things about ordering pizza for dinner is having it for leftovers the next day. But according to health experts who spoke with Yahoo Life, you should not eat it if it's been on the counter all night due to foodborne illnesses. So guys, have you eaten pizza in the morning, even if it has been left on the counter overnight? Oh yeah, or oh heck no?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
100%. I've never gotten sick either, so I don't know. It's been years. How long have I been alive? 27 years of eating nothing but pizzas off of counters.
That's it.
Other people's counters, your own
It
counters,
doesn't matter whose counter it is. I'll eat it. I don't care.
the workplace counter.
Yeah.
I haven't died yet.
I pretty much exclusively eat pizza off the counter. I don't think I've ever really put my pizza back in the fridge.
No.
I mean, that's also the best. Let's just set the scene for you at home. You make a pizza at night, or you order pizza, and you fall asleep on the couch after eating said pizza with a movie on. And you go to bed, and then you wake up the next day, you come back to the kitchen, and the pizza's right there
Who's
for
there
you.
for you? Your old buddy.
Yeah.
Mr. Pizza.
With a warm,
Mr. Jack pizza.
with a warm, stale hug
Oh, it's so good. But what's even better, putting it in the air fryer.
for you.
so good, yeah.
Brings any pizza back to life, that's for sure.
It does. Delicious. Well, one of the most iconic hats in film history sold for a pretty penny at auction. Hold on to your potatoes.
They're held.
I've never heard. Yeah, a lucky bidder paid $630,000 for this little piece of fortune and glory. The fedora was worn by both Harrison Ford and his stunt double during a recent Indiana Jones movie. So, is it worth it to spend money on memorabilia? Oh yeah, or oh heck no.
If it has changed your life and you have the funds to do it, I say, oh yeah.
I like that, Ryan. I'm with you.
All right. Well, hey, how about this? If you love live music, my golly, it's going to be a great weekend for you here in the Northland. We have your weekend concert planner next.
Welcome back, everybody. We're heading full steam toward the weekend, and there's plenty going on around the region, especially when it comes to music. So let's kick off the fun list of activities with one that Hunter's actually headed to.
Yeah, I'm going to the Corn this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Heading over to Mason, Wisconsin for Concert in the Corn. There's some pretty big names also performing there this weekend, including country stars Joe Nichols tonight, Dustin Lynch tomorrow, and Justin Moore on Saturday. In addition to that, there's also Joe DiMessina and Barron's own Chris Cruzy. And also my band, the Northwoods Band, is going to be performing in between the headliners on Saturday. There's still tickets available if you want to go. I'm going to be going there basically the whole weekend. I'm off Friday. I'm going to be off coming up for many days here. So I'm going to be hanging out. I'm going to go live in the corn for many days. Hoping to be one with the corn for a while.
Lost in the corn.
So why do they call it the corn?
Because I think it's in like a cornfield.
It's legitimately in a cornfield.
It's legitimately in a cornfield.
that's so cool.
And they built this huge facility, and I haven't actually seen it yet, but I hear it's magnificent, like how cool it is. is out there.
With a lot of good acts, too, coming
Yeah.
out for the whole weekend.
Sammy
Seriously.
Kershaw is going out there. I mean, there's a bunch of other, so many great acts.
Wow.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm a big fan of Joe Nichols, and in fact, Chris Cruzy's playing too. He's
Yeah.
good, so be
Dang.
sure to. And I suppose Hunter.
Yeah, I'm a big Northwoods Band fan.
He's
Should
fine.
go in my
Peanuts.
t-shirt today.
He's
Yeah.
fine. He's okay. And hey, if you can't make it to Mesa to see Jody Messina on Saturday, well, good news. She's also performing on the range this weekend. Famous for her hits like Heads Carolina, Tails California. She'll be playing at the Minnesota Discovery Center in Chisholm tomorrow night. It's actually part of the Red Dirt concert series, which runs tomorrow and Saturday when a Prince tribute band takes the stage. Tickets for that show also still available.
Nice.
She's making the Northland rounds. You'll love to see it.
Sure is.
I've heard good things about the Minnesota Discovery Center.
Yeah.
I have not had a chance to get up there yet, so it'd be fun to make it up there sometime.
We've played up there. We're opening for the Prince tribute thing you see right there.
This
The
weekend,
band.
too?
No, that's coming up towards September, I believe.
Gotcha.
We're going to be
Okay.
playing out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be super cool.
I've
So it's
heard good things about that Prince tribute band.
yes. Oh, nice
Yeah,
facility.
they played
over
at
there.
Ben Paddle's Festiversary.
Oh, really?
They were good.
Shoot.
If you're a big
Wow.
Prince fan, check them out.
And even more music on the North Shore this weekend where the Jayhawks are performing in Silver Bay. It's a free concert in the park that anyone can attend tomorrow. They're a homegrown Minnesota band, and they've been playing together since 1985. So cool that it's free and right in the park there at Silver Bay.
That's amazing. Playing since 1985. I wasn't even born until 10 years after that.
10 years
So,
after.
Good on you, Jayhawks.
Oh,
for
my gosh.
Rocking it all these years.
They've been a staple here in Minnesota, that's for sure. A big event also, a big team event that is here in Northern News Now. Hitting the water for a good cause this Saturday. The Lake Superior Dragon Boat Festival is happening on Barker's Island. Teams of 22 complete, and they're going to be competing in the dragon boats there, which kind of look like a huge canoe with a carved dragon's head on the front. Teams row, racing to the finish, and if you'd like to check it out or cheer on our Northern News Now team, we got a solid team going out there. All the racing is happening on Saturday, and like we said, it's also a big fundraiser for 23rd Veteran, which supports vets right here in the Northland. So it's a great cause. It's going to be a lot of fun out there. And I think I said this during the 5 a couple days ago. If our team doesn't win, they're not coming back to the station.
There's a
Don't
lot.
let go.
There's a lot of people on that team.
There's a lot of people.
I was on that team, and then I realized I had a prior golf commitment that I forgot about. So, shout out to our team out there.
Yep,
You got
good
this.
luck. Amen.
Row quickly, you guys. Across the bridge here in Duluth, we got TeamCon happening at the deck Saturday and Sunday. It's a pop culture and tabletop gaming convention combining all of the great nerd and geek fandoms under one roof. Their words, not mine. There'll also be vendors, artists, activities, cosplay contests, and a whole lot more. You can also participate in Kings of War and a bunch of other awesome events. So be sure to check it down at the deck.
Endless amounts of entertainment this
Yeah.
weekend.
Absolutely. We'll take a look at what's coming up tomorrow after the break. Before we go, Ryan, this story is for you.
Yeah.
This one's for you here.
Okay.
Snacking in the stars is finally going to be possible thanks to a new offering from Doritos,
Yes.
Ryan's favorite food. The new limited edition Doritos Minis Cool Ranch Zero Gravity Tortilla Chips. What did I just say? I don't even
What?
know. Yeah, they were created specifically for consuming in outer space. I'm not sure why, but the chips are packed and space-approved tins, and they're set to make their debut on a SpaceX mission later this month.
Zero gravity, whole lot of words.
Yes.
And they're cool, but I would prefer 0 calorie Doritos.
That'd be awesome.
Right? Yeah.
Guilt-free snacking.
Yeah,
That's what I would be looking
God.
for, Frito-Lay. So.
Do calories count in space?
No, they don't.
I don't think so. We're all weightless in space.
Yeah, no weight at all up there. Coming up tomorrow, we're going to be meeting a number of remarkable kids who are shining such a positive light through their actions at such a young age. There's a 9-year-old boy here who has opened his own museum in Illinois. We're also going to meet a 7-year-old weightlifting phenomenon.
Oh, my Lanta. Oh, she's got good
She's-
form. Look at her go.
She's got it. You know, I don't, she
girl.
does. So
Don't
at the
mess
age
with
of, what,
her.
7, yeah.
Yep.
Pretty impressive.
Wow.
Can't wait to meet her tomorrow. Well, thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Thursday.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern